And you are quite sure what he told you is true?
Yeah.
Dwohurim would know that it was to treat the individual with a friendly disposition. That being said, like, even friends could keep secrets from each other. It's possible that he may have been sheltering something, like, if he might not have even told a friend or a loved one.
As if he would not tell his lover, he would not have told me.
I see.
That might say more or less depending on the person, but it is the best we're going to get.
Also, there's frantic typing in the background. Stopped.
It's not me, because I've muted my microphone.
I think it's dark.
So, hey there, Gryph. Glad you could join us. I'm glad also not to hear horrible hell.
I fixed the microphone, I disabled things, I replugged, I got the soldering iron out, did all that kind of stuff. Maybe not.
Yeah, understandable. Technology is a horrible mistress, yet a necessary one in our society. And you should always know that it's Dark who constantly types the diary over there. Come on, sheep. Well, it's certainly not going to be Leon who has the cube this time. We're going to say it was Dwohurim. Courtesy of what happened. So here we are, standing in the gatehouse, one of the gatehouses between the docks and the center of Newport. And there is a slight rumbling in Dwohurim's backpack. And then suddenly, without preamble, the cube jumps out, and much to the befuddlement and confusion of the guards in the gatehouse, the cube begins unfolding.
And that's where he was. I was wondering where his cube went. Wasn't in my bag.
Glares at him.
So I'm in the parlor, or am I at a guardhouse? I'm just.
You're currently in Newport, yes. You're currently in a guardhouse, essentially, between two districts.
Tempus, will stand up, dust himself off, and smile at Dwohurim.
Better seen than never.
Well, it's good to see you're alive as well. That's always a bonus.
I begin to understand you more and more, Tempus, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In the end of all this, we might be kindred spirits. Shakes his head slightly. We should go back to the academy.
All right.
That's what he'll begin doing.
I'm trying to sense if there was sarcasm in that response.
No. No, he seemed completely fucking legitimate about it.
The guards will, with very complex expressions, will watch you all walk out, not even bothering to try and stop you.
Yeah,
An additional person walking out than what went in.
Yes.
That's always kind of conspicuous from like a prison area.
Especially a known criminal.
Just leaving with them without coming in with them.
You're not that known.
Oh.
Luckily, don't be happy.
I mean, you're the Prince of Shadows, not the Prince of here's my fucking dick while I wave it around and slap all of you with it.
That would put you in prison pretty hard.
Exactly.
I don't think Tempus has a dick. That would make it even more hilarious. It's a case of someone else's.
Also, that would be a weird thing to be prince of.
There's been 13 ages, probably lots of icons.
Well, the thing is, there has to be a king for there to be a prince.
I mean, there's no king of shadows either.
Who knows?
Maybe there was. Or maybe he's just so good that not even we know.
I'm looking at Grimith, the DM is basically, he's the king of shadows here. He's the one that he's the sun. He's the one that makes the shadows.
That's the queen of
Shadow
shadows.
Maker.
And wipe.
We go back to the academy, I bet, and find a place where we can fill Tempus in without prying eyes and ears.
Pop open his head, fill him up with plot oil.
We fill you in, Gryph. Oh wait, that doesn't work.
So, Domino's dead. presumably, murdered by red caps. We left, brought the mayor. We saw... Well, Leon saw Ajax arguing with Lord Raptus, and it was not good, as we assumed. We came back, we talked to Anno in the Part of Gilded Comforts. We essentially asked him some questions, he gave us vague answers. We decided to arrest him, took him to a guardhouse, where we put him in a cell, asked him more questions, and he didn't really lead to anything. Our original plan was to bring him to our boat and just drive out and get answers from him through one mean or another. Except he also brought escorts, and he would have screamed if we took him the wrong way, so we actually brought him to a guard post and put him in a cell, then asked him, and he didn't really give us anything. And then we bought a Scroll of Charm person, which we used on him, which made him Dwohurim's friend.
For 5 minutes.
For 5 minutes. I think you caught some of that conversation, but I think you were disconnected for most of it. Essentially, he is not associated with the Black Fang, but he is pretty damn sure that Blue Eyes and essentially the entire staff of the Harlequin's Flask is. And they do like parties in their basement and stuff.
I think he said a third of Little Dragon Hall.
A fifth, I think.
Fifth?
Yeah.
Which is still pretty bad.
So...
A lot of people.
the question is, what do we do now?
We storm the fucking Harlequin's Flask. I vote for that. Because we know enough now. If the entire staff is Black Fang, then we kill them all.
Well,
Done.
we could be invited to a party there.
And then what?
They would
then
never
we kill them
suspect
all.
anything, would they?
So
They
do we
would
ask to
know.
be invited to a party?
They
Also,
know
some
at
of
this
you
point.
wouldn't be able to go. Well, Gryph wouldn't be able to go.
Well, if
I
we
just
storm
want
it,
to note how, like, Shadley goes, we now know that they're all Black Fang based on this fucking bitter-ass high elf.
I'm happy to accept his answers
I just want you to know that the
because
law
they fit
isn't.
my worldview, alright?
They fit your worldview. You fucking framed him to be fucking moon and the stars and the heavens.
You know, guilty until proven innocent. That's what I'm going with here.
could arrest all of them.
No, we couldn't.
Uh,
Like going into like say, you are all arrested. Come with me. And they're like, no. Like, then
Then
you're
they're
resisting
resisting
arrest.
arrest,
Well,
then,
what
yeah.
are you gonna do then? Like, they're just gonna continue doing what they do. Are you gonna punch them in the face or? like-
yes, yes.
Drag them
people?
out and yeah.
I mean, then suddenly you're.
In that case, they're the ones with the self-defense argument.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're resisting
Like-
arrest.
They can't
Well-
self-defense if they are
Well,
unconscious.
were they though? They would all say they weren't.
Yeah, of course they would, but we're the
Everyone
guards.
in Little Dragon Hall would say they weren't.
Fuck them.
And we're adventurous, so
Yeah,
we're
exactly.
known for being bad people.
But we're hired guards.
I'm just saying that as
But not
adventurers...
really. We're more like you know, like an outsourced call center.
You're more like,
Kind of.
you guys were interested in Thurl Dural anyway, so here you go, here's some authority so that you guys can continue to pursue Thurl Dural, and while you're at it, you might as well look into his murder too.
They
I'm just-
they gave us a favor more so than used us.
I'm just saying that as adventurers, we could do something we think is right and then prove that it was good afterwards.
I mean, sure.
If the results
So
are
if
great
we storm
for
the place and
Newport,
kill them
nobody's
all,
going to
what
mind.
do we have then? Like a fucking tavern full of dead people? Our tavern full of I mean, we're not going to be more welcome than the other one just because we killed the old one. We should
I mean, if
kill
there's
the
only one
stupid tavern then instead.
If we kill them all, we can just make up some story what happened. They attacked us.
If there's no survivors, then I don't think that'll work.
I mean, surely just going in there and doing things would eventually prompt them to reveal us their entire plan, because that's how villains work, right?
Not unless we get captured and have no means of escaping. Will they tell us everything in a monologue?
Yeah.
But then we're captured and have no means of escaping, and we're not action heroes in a movie. That would be like, oh, and you can actually die, and then we would die, and then we're like, well done.
Oh, and
Yes.
then I use my 5 to, like, unravel me from these chains.
Retroactively, I wrap my body in snake oil. So.
So I decide to take a campaign loss here and flee.
The chains just light and fly away.
We could ask to see their basements. See if there's something down there.
And what if they're like, well, no.
Then
We hire an army of lawyers and find some reason to arrest them all.
Begin doing bureaucracy and dig into legal battles instead.
You have littered 10 years ago.
You know
But
what
we
would have
don't
helped
have-
with that? Money.
We don't have that kind of money, yeah. If he has 600 gold to throw at us, then we don't have enough money to just sick our lawyers at him.
So we rob him first.
We need like to establish a cult or something to, or like an assassin guild that only caters to the utmost of people to ever have enough money to hire a ton of lawyers.
Or we get Revinger to teach us the bandit business.
We go banditry for a few years to
Yeah, because that worked out well for him.
come back as a lawyer.
Don't give me that look.
I mean, the
I was
first
like,
time we
Grimith Hammock
did,
is what-
we just have to never leave our manor house.
No.
No.
So yeah.
Just build it even closer to the river so that nobody can enter.
Besides, what do you think people would say if we began be like, we're looking for bandits? Could you come to this outskirts manor house and join us? I don't think people would, just from
That's
our
how bandit
reputation.
employment works. Especially with champion tier adventurers who largely have affiliations with positive icons.
It's like the Archmage is looking for bandits to raid the Black Fang.
95% of your applicants are members of the Black Fang.
Yeah. Hey, I mean that.
So
would,
that's how
that
we
would
catch
solve
them.
a lot of problems. Yeah.
Just
We-
how big is the Black Fang?
Absolutely. Well, if 1/5 of the population of Little Dragon Hall, which is well, that's
Like 200,
It's
300.
200 to 300 people.
So that
So-
would be like not that many.
No, they
Like
could fit in a
40,
room.
40, 60. We can kill them.
But they probably
Just go up there and
I don't-
attack
I
everyone
don't-
who attacks us.
I don't know that we can kill
I-
all of them. I don't want to. In one fight,
So
like
we go there and hope to be ambushed. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Scarlet seems capable enough. Like even like
Well, you
I don't
never
actually
fought
remember
her.
no, but her underling seemed pretty decent.
Also,
That big like Dragonborn guy we killed with lightning bolts. He seemed pretty tough.
Yep.
So I mean, 40 of those guys. Not in for that.
what could we?
Domino seemed decent, and she couldn't join because he was too much of a wimp. So
She fucked up essentially.
What would we gain from killing the ghast, by the way?
we will know what's in the bottles I have, which is 1 part spirit and 2 parts flesh.
All right.
Water. I have no idea what's in there, but
3 vials of those were procured from behind the iron door. That was a session that Sheep missed. The alchemist in question, whose name I don't remember off the top of my head, I have to check my notes, offered to identify... No, she's in Dragonhall. Offered to identify the vials. However, he'll need to consume 1 of them, and also he wants Dwohurim to help the son out, who's on Merriman duty and needs 3 gas skulls. Which would shave 3 years off his sentence, which would get him out of prison.
Because surely he's innocent.
I mean, no, basically, but
No.
that's how the law works. We're basically paying the bail.
Yep.
In death.
Knowing that might certainly be useful.
Well, I mean, maybe it will. Maybe it was like, well, that's water. I mean,
Well,
At least-
Aurelia
Maybe it was a
has a
metaphor.
bit of a background in alchemy. Maybe she could like at least take a guess what those things are if you asked her.
don't waste my potion.
No, not.
It takes one to
drinking it.
study it, so
Like, you have a
Well-
background in poison?
It could
You
be
can see
poison.
whether it's poison.
Let's find out. Drink one. That's
and
how
next
you
time
know
I
if
have a
it's poison
person,
or not.
that would be a
That's
way
how
to
you
solve it.
test it.
I mean, it's magical Geráck water, so
The liquid did come with you whenever you used the amulet of teleportation.
yeah.
So it's magical. Or,
It is.
Which
it's-
means it's useful. Has to be.
or deadly, which is also useful. I
Exactly.
suppose.
Or related to my one unique thing in some matter, which is just enough for me to care about it, really.
It's liquid shaper.
See, that would be curious.
Huh.
And also kind of horrifying. But, you know. I guess we can go kill ghasts. I mean, it's not really relevant to what we're doing here, but...
I mean, it's either that or just storm Little Dragon Halls.
You know, you don't remember, Leon. Because you didn't think about it at the time. We're gonna have you make a memory skill check, but nah, you don't remember. You're a sorcerer scrub.
So, you know... You really want to storm Little Dragon Hall? Is that a serious suggestion?
No.
I don't know if it's serious. I'm at the point where I don't know if what I'm
You
suggesting
have
is
been at that
actually
point
serious.
since session 3.
It's more of a case to go to the other tavern and do something there.
But everyone hates us. Now they're going to hate us even more.
You know
Yeah,
the
probably,
you
but
know
we
the,
can still arrest people.
You know the tavern that most of you joined.
We have like ostracized everyone.
And you know that's
Perhaps.
kind of like the the small group of policemen running into like the large gang here and be like, all right, we're gonna round all you guys up and throw you in the cruiser and take you to jail.
But
they're
we're a
like,
small group
no.
of adventurers.
You sure are.
And
We
they're a
should
small
make use
group
of that
elite
fact.
assassins.
Oh,
You know, if you will lead us in there and do it, then I can feel okay because it's not my fault.
You're enabling.
Yes, I am, but that's not as bad as leading. And I've done a whole lot of leading here.
Just a pusher.
These past couple of sessions.
I know that. I know
I
that
can
my
say I
suggestion
told
is
you so
terrible.
at the end, and that's really all I want. Don't take that away from
Well,
me.
what you should have done was agreed to fight all those fucking red caps then, Manaki. So, if things had gone poorly, you could have said, see, and I told you so.
Then we couldn't have stormed Little Dragon Hall.
Also, now we've got past it. By the way, I would note my opinion was kill the damn red caps.
Of course, because he wasn't there.
You weren't there.
Yeah, he didn't
Yeah,
say...
Dwohurim
I know,
suddenly teleported and changed his place with Leon. Go for it then. Go
No,
for it.
I said I wouldn't give my opinion until after that had been resolved. It has.
So you could change your mind depending on what happened.
No.
Playing the results.
Then it would just be Leon.
No,
and
I just wanted to murder damn red caps because I hate them. They're annoying.
Yep. I
I
also
like
thought we should, but
Well, that's in the past. Now
Yeah,
it's
it's-
what should we do about, like, Blue Eyes?
So let's think about this.
Are we
Had we
trying?
known that the Harlequin's flask is full of Black Fang, as soon as we started this, how would our opinions be different now?
It wouldn't, basically.
They wouldn't.
We already knew they were all bad people.
But now we're a little bit more sure. But
That's
I
not
mean-
going to help us. We're adventurers. We don't care about being sure. We just care about having some notion and a plan. If we have that, we'll do it. Look, we just did. We took this guy out of his place and basically asking him the same questions. He gave us the same answers all the time. Now we sent him back home. So that's how we operate. Just as long as something seems decently risk-free, we'll probably do it.
so I mean, let's see. We could try
Grimith
to
is going on haywire.
take one of the members of the Black Fang captive in some form or another, and then basically pressure him until he tells us useful things.
Yeah, how well would that work?
I don't know.
How does Black Fang training, what with your character, Sheep, how would
It wouldn't work.
And if all these
they-
members are full-fledged members of the Black Fang.
I'm sure they have something like, you should save yourself before thinking of the group.
Yeah, I mean, Lord Raptors has already told us that they have captured some, but they always just teleport away or kill themselves.
Yeah.
But
We need Auxilia. Then again, we know that we've been told multiple times that they usually contact you.
yeah.
We
They're
can't
not
just.
gonna contact us.
I mean,
Are you thinking about pitting them off enough so they come attack us?
I mean, that's one way to do it.
But
The problem
it
is they're
wouldn't be
gonna come-
Auxilia coming.
They're not going to come with knives. They're going to come with lawyers and guards. Which sucks ass.
Lawyer of the Black Fang.
Why can't the? Why
Oh.
can't the? I mean, then suddenly that's like, you know, we're
Worse
going to
than
be
we have
like,
all.
and now the PCs are going to fight the encounter in the courtroom against the jury, rigged and paid against the judge.
Is this
that's
the
paid
penalty
for.
Is this a penalty we get for having a lack of people with social skills?
Reminds me of when Jonas and I played the Guild 2, and we had those
Yes.
courtroom
Yes.
things with the hammer and
Lawyers
like,
of the Black Fang!
this is my wife is the judge and I am the jury and you are accused by my son. It's like, oh right, yeah, justice. You know.
Oh, I've reached my 4-hour limit for this group video.
Yeah,
call.
but-
Oh.
We'll have to restart the whole call.
We'd have to restart the whole call.
Alright.
We can probably do that without much trouble.
Yes, we
Who
can
wants
certainly
to
do
host?
that. You'll figure it out. Shit.
I figured it out.
Lawyers of the
Hooray.
Black Fang.
Take 2 now with more style.
Fucking shit.
That's a sheep cam. And there's a Gryph cam.
So how the hell, like,
I mean,
hate the law. Tempus, I hate the law. How do you live with it? The worst. Oh, back in Horizon, things were so much. Well, actually, they suck there as well.
It's telling me that I need Skype Premium to make a group video call, and my view is so dark now. It's terrible.
Yeah, my view is dark as well for some reason. Anyways, ideally we would somehow find out where Auxilia is, so we only take out Auxilia and the rest should basically fall without her.
We
Well,
clear
yeah.
out the sewers. Because she's down
I mean,
there.
that's
We
an
know it.
ambitious project. And what are the city gonna do then with all the prisoners?
Have them prisoners.
Yeah, like they need to send them down to fight ghouls, right?
So considering some other things, we know that Lord Terapta said that she might be in the sewers, which is a good point. We also know that Domino said things about only a fool would look in a little dragon hole, because that would be too obvious, because it is. And then
Yum, yum, yum.
We could go talk to Lord Raptors and hear what he thinks.
it'd be like, hey, the tavern is full of Black Fang, but the law is...
We don't know what to do.
Yeah, like the law is stopping us. Damn it!
By the way,
And I'd
triple
be like,
webcam action.
fuck the law, just do it and sacrifice yourself for the greater good. And then we can go in guns blazing and feel okay about it.
He should be
Future
like,
plan.
here's a scroll of Meteor Swarm, wink.
Didn't get this from me. Yeah. Talking to him might be helpful.
Yeah, I'm out of ideas.
But he probably would just answer that he doesn't have time for this bullshit and we should deal with it ourselves.
Well,
because
he
we're
should
grown-ups.
fucking make time. This is his city, and we're trying to help him.
I mean,
No,
admittedly,
but he's
he
busy
does
with
have the valid
dealing with
excuse
the
that
damn
half his.
druids.
I mean, he does also have the valid excuse that half of his damn employees are dead.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we are trying to fix that, but who knew the Black Fang doesn't care about the law, but everyone else does?
So, we could go and arrest Blue Eyes and the Tavern Keeper, but yeah. That probably won't lead to much.
Then what are we gonna do with him? He's gonna be like, hey, could you all follow me down to the guardhouse, make sure I get there safe?
Yeah.
We're gonna be like, God damn it, these people have figured this out already. It's like it's
Maybe.
happened before.
The entire neighborhood follows them.
It's true though. Maybe we're going for exactly what they have, like a legal shield. Basically, they have people to take the fall every single fucking time who point to each other. And everyone who investigates just gets stuck at them.
Yeah.
But the thing is, this Auxilia could be literally anyone. Could be Tempus, all we know.
How do we know it's not to a hero?
Yeah, how do we know? I think that's something that an Auxilia would say, though. To get blame away from herself.
We need to start.
Hey, we can't spread paranoia through the group like this, because clearly it's just a damn Dragonkin, because it's the most obvious target here.
Well, that's again something an Auxilia would say.
You're trying to split the group, Manaki. We've been together forever.
The Dragonkin with the name that almost sounds like Auxilia is too obvious to be Auxilia.
That's what you want us to think.
Wolfwoman in Newport.
Also, we know that she's a sorceress. I mean,
How do
But
you
I
know you haven't
can
been
do a
hiding your
bit, but
magic?
not
I haven't
much.
seen you in combat yet.
The gloom. Close contact.
Maybe it's an anagram.
We could try a Nold's Parlor trying to find Minel Drin.
I mean, we kind of can't go back in there.
That's true.
I did enjoy the Grimith's face as you mentioned that.
What's in my notes?
Right. Let's enchant the owner and then just stroll back in there and ask for help.
I mean, we could go just guns blazing somewhere, but it's a desperation move that is very unlikely to pay off.
I see a broke Grimith. One second. No, he's back.
Fine.
Just a minor disruption.
He's a big guy.
What do...
I bet Domino was actually the key to everything.
No,
Domino was
Grimith called
exactly
it
That's not
Domino
even-
because it would be
let's,
ironic.
let's not go there.
this is the past. We're in the future.
Yeah,
Let's
we decided, and
think forward.
we have to live with it.
She didn't know anything. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know the Harlequins have secret back rooms and whatnot. The problem is that they will not let. The problem is that they are protected by the law and we are not. Because we will kill them all. And then the gods will come and they'll.
Let's just throw the basilisk thing at the tavern and see
What would that
happens.
do though? That would just make the food suck.
Yeah, so they
That's vandalism.
so they will close it down
We
for a while
sued
and
for
then we
loss of
go in
property.
and
I'm
search for
not
the stuff.
above petty vandalism at this point.
We sued for loss of property. At least go up with style and go like you know.
Arsonry.
But we'll do it secretly. We won't do it
Arson.
openly.
No, like we could go in there and just like forcibly find the back room, but that would lead to a fight that we are unlikely to win in Little Dragon Hall.
Yeah.
And then
Lead to
afterwards,
go out with
we stand the
style.
explanation of why we killed all the people in Little Dragon Hall.
Because
Like
they're
they
all
attacked
suspects.
us. Well, you know, we could probably get away with that in a slum area, but let's be perfectly honest. Where would this Black Fang person live? Where wouldn't we go look for her?
The heights.
Or I don't
That's
know.
my
Some
thought too.
random.
That's where I would choose to live because that place is like impossible to do anything in.
With that and some innocuous building or otherwise just building that stands in with everything else.
Or
Not something
maybe
like
it's-
this.
She was that woman washing Thorol's underwear.
The sewer fortress, goddammit.
Might be in the
No.
sewers because nobody
You wouldn't-
goes there either.
I mean that yes, but on the other hand, there's undead down there.
Yeah, but she's powerful enough.
Yeah,
But
but that would suck. It's like, well, again, Domino did have that weird thing where she had to go out every
Maybe she
day.
has wards against undead or something, I don't know.
There's still
Yeah,
undead
so
down there, which would be a
Why
very
not just
unpleasant
live
trip.
in the noble quarter and have the city protect you? So what leads do we actually have? We have a lot of knowledge of people who are protected by the law who might or might not be Black Fang, on the word of someone who may or may not be Black Fang.
Yep.
Damn assassin guild.
I say we just go kill some ghasts.
But that doesn't get us anywhere close to doing anything.
No, but it might give us a useful item.
It,
That might help us later on.
it could be a good way to clear your minds and relax.
Yeah.
The item of auxiliary
Killing
finding.
things, it's the best way to clear your mind.
I mean, at least ghouls don't ask for a lawyer.
That's true.
As far as we know.
God damn it.
They,
I mean, I
they
guess
have like Peter, but for ghouls.
I mean, if we were on the Lich King's Isle, maybe, but we're not there.
I say we do that just to do something, and then we can think about what we actually
But
want.
that's if we're going to attack a storm someplace, we need all the resources we can get. We shouldn't waste resources fighting ghouls if we're going to afterwards choose to attack someplace.
Yeah,
we
that's
should really just go talk to Lord Raptor, see what he says.
Yeah, we can go to that.
Because I mean, he wants us to succeed, so we are trying. We
Does.
really are.
He's gonna be annoyed, but he might help.
He's going to be annoyed, but he can deal with it.
He's always-
Yeah.
we need help.
We'll go talk to Dr. Raptors then. Cry a little.
I mean, Aurelia's going to stay outside, but you guys go talk to him.
Alright, so the group, after careful deliberation, makes their way back to the Arcane College. I guess.